SevereMMA, we're here at Cage Warriors 86, and we're alongside the reigning and defending Cage Warriors bantamweight champion, the prospect Nathaniel Wood. We'll just let that belt get clean for you. And now it's nice and shiny. Look, 3-minute fight. But
Yeah.
good God, that's a fight that had everything in it. I mean, that's probably as much fun as Daily Diaz, if not more.
I'd like to think so. I honestly can't even think of how the fight went. I need to see it back, you know. I come out, I remember throwing calf kicks, and I remember he caught me with something. I don't know how, because I feel like my chin was down. And he did rock me a bit. I was like, whoa, and then swarmed me. And I honestly thought the cage was right behind me, so I kind of stumbled back, and I heard Mark say, protect yourself or whatever, and I was thinking, like, fuck, he's going to stop it. Next thing, my cornerman, Ashley Grimshaw, said, he's out, like, I've caught him, you know, and then next thing, I'm finishing Josh. So, yeah, you know, I have to look back, because I was a little bit double vision.
I'm guessing the game plan wasn't the game plan worked to a T. Did you get caught up in the moment, or did the opponent present you that fight that you had to take?
No, you know, everything was going well. I was on the calf kick. You know, Brad said that was a good strategy that we was looking at. You know, I thought Josh might want to take me down, so I didn't want to throw the kick too high because he would catch it. You know, and after seeing Gilbert Melendez's getting calf kick the other day, you know, we was like, that's going to be a good shout. I think it was hurting him. I threw 3 or 4, and I felt like he started to limp. And then, yeah, you know, he must have caught me with something, because next thing he's swarming me. That wasn't part of the game plan. So, you know, everything else went my way. I got the first round TKO, which is what I predicted. So,
did he did he have you rocked at all? I mean, you say it was a little bit. So was there a little bit? Were you in danger at all?
I was still there, you know, but I did see double vision. I don't know what he caught me with. It might have been the top of the head, you know, and I was like, whoa, like went a bit, you know, and then I heard Mark say them words, protect yourself and whatever, and I was like, fuck, no, you know, but I was still there, you know, I was still fighting. You have to gonna put me out in my hometown if you think you're gonna walk away with the belt.
Okay, the Canadian hockey fan in me just absolutely loved the single neck and the uppercuts.
Yeah.
It was, again, something you've been trained, because those uppercuts were just fast, furious, and accurate. Is that part of it?
Nah, that's just the scrappy part, you know. I've got the game plan, but, you know, I'm a Londoner, so, you know, we get a little bit scrappy if we have to.
You've now defended, you've
Yep.
retained. What's next for you in this title? Would you like to create, a legacy for this title, 3 or 4 defenses, or you want the big show to come calling now?
Like, of course, everyone wants the big show, the big paydays, etc. But, you know, everyone says that you're not a true champion until you've defended it at least once. So I've done that. You know, everyone was talking a lot of shit to me online, saying, Josh's going to knock you out, he's too big, he's too strong and all that. But, you know, another one bites the dust. I'm the champion, you know, regardless of how the fight went. So, you know, everyone's saying, oh, UFC bound and stuff, which, you know, I take that as obviously as a compliment. But if the UFC don't come, I'll keep fighting. You know, this is what I love to do. So, you know, it's not a problem for me. I'm not in any rush. You know, I'm not about to end my career because I'm getting older or anything. So, you know, when the UFC come and that day comes, cool, take it from there. If they don't, you know, then I'll speak to Graham, Cage Warriors, and we'll get something sorted. But, you know, I think I'm going to chill for the rest of the year now.
You just jumped my next question here. What do you want? What are you going to do for a little bit?
Well, I wanted to have longer off for the last one, but then Cage Warriors said the London card is this one, and man, I did not want to miss this, you know. So I'll speak to Cage Warriors, find out when the next London card is next year. You know, if something else comes up that's of interest, you know, I'll speak to my manager and Brad and my coaches, and I'll let them deal with that.
So you get to chill out for the rest of 2017.
Yeah,
Bit of work.
Man, I need to get fat. You know, I need to have that blowout.
Pretty sure I saw. I was pretty sure I saw a bucket full of cake kicking around.
No. Yeah, no. You know, I want to. Yeah. I think they were the medics, but they're mine now. So, cheers, man. You know, bit of sponsorship there.
You aim Cadbury's mini roll.
Come on.
Nathaniel Wood.
Can't beat it.
You got to be, you know, again, 3.5-minute fight against a tough opponent. And as you said, on paper, people were all saying, he's too big, he's too strong. What names are out there in Europe? Or, you know, if it's not the UFC, is there somebody whose skill set you go, look, I want that because I'm going to be better and that's going to move me forward? I'm not asking you to talk shit, but who are the names that progressed Nathaniel Wood to where he wants to be?
You know, outside of the UFC, I'm the champ, so, you know, I take all comers. People were saying Josh Reed, I said, cool, Josh Reed it is then, you know. But, you know, until I'm if I'm the UFC, then I'll start calling people out. But until then, I'm the champ. Whoever Cage Warriors want to give me, bring it on, let's do it.
Contenders, line up. There's a champion waiting to defend his title. Nathaniel Wood, a pleasure as always, sir. 3 minutes of just chaos. Congratulations.